Welcome back to River Bottom Pursuits. This week we're heading back down to Florida. We're going to do some alligator hunting with our good friend Matt Cates and Triple M Outfitters. You guys stay with us. Good morning. It's our first morning in Florida. We are hunting with Triple M Outfitters and our good buddy Matt Cates. We are out here near Melbourne, Florida, and we're getting this swamp buggy ready to go, loaded up, fueled up. We're gonna go try to get us an alligator today. It's our first time hunting down here in Florida for alligators. We were here a couple months ago turkey hunting and reached out to Matt to see if he wanted to do a gator hunt here in a couple months, you know, and he called me back and said, man, yeah, why don't you come down and around June, July, and we'll make something happen. So we're here. It is about 80 degrees this morning and pretty humid, so the bugs are going to be thick on these swamps we're going to go to, but we're going to go try to make something happen. So you guys stick with us. It's our first little water hole here that we're setting up on. It's a beautiful morning here in Florida. See any bubbles or anything. I'll give him a minute. So a lot of times when they hear us pull up, they go lay on the bottom. Mm-hmm. And let you go by. They'll stir the bottom up. Mm-hmm.
This segment is brought to you by the Grand Casino Hotel and Resort and by Rank 1 Medical. Elevate your health.
Aqua Well Drilling is family owned and operated and has been drilling water wells in central Oklahoma for decades. We are licensed by the state through the Oklahoma Water Resources Board. You can trust that we're going to get the job done right with no excess mess. Using the latest equipment, we can dig a well in the span of a day. You could be saving money on your water bill immediately. Call us today for a free estimate at 405-454-6264 or visit our website at aquaweldrillingok.com.
That's what we call it, a bubble trail.
Yeah,
where
I
he
got
just walks on the bottom. Like for him to pop his head out. When I drove by him the other day, I seen him go off the bank. There's that road down that fence line right there.
Mm-hmm.
He was laid up right here on the bank. I seen him go off the bank, but I just seen the water splash.
I got you.
I didn't physically see how big he is. He could be 4 foot.
Right.
Looking. Give him
There
a
he is
second.
right there. See him?
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, probably 3 or 4 footer maybe. Keep going under.
Yeah, that's a smaller one there. Let's let him.
Yeah. So is it a headshot only type deal? Or
Depends on what we find and where they're at. And
I mean, as far as them being in the water.
yeah, you'll only
You
see a
get a
head.
headshot. Yeah. Okay.
And that's kind of what we want anyway. 'Cause
Right. Quick and easy.
well, a lot of these gators, they call them gator holes. They will go up under the bank and
Mm-hmm.
basically make a tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
They'll go into the bank and then come up, and then there's an air pocket in
Yeah.
there. So he can
Like beavers will do. Yeah.
go in there, and if we shoot one, that's my biggest fear with
Go
a
in there,
bow kill.
can't get him out. Yeah.
You can't get him. You don't know where he's at.
Yeah. When we noodle at home, honey, that's what we do a lot. Is them catfish will get up underneath them boat ramps and waller out a huge hole where they can get in there and make their nest.
In a pond that was, I call it a clean pond. It didn't have any grass. There was no vegetation. Like it was like a swimming pool. If there was something up, you would be able to see it. And me, one of my guides, and a client, we sat on that gator for 2 hours and 47 minutes.
They just sit there on the bottom.
And he never came up. And we ended up, 2 hours and 47 minutes later, he popped up and we got him killed.
Yeah.
This time of year, hot, they're in full function. It's normal for them to stay down 5 to 10 minutes.
Okay.
They can stay down substantially longer, but usually that 5-10 minutes, especially if you're not aggravating them, they'll pop right back up. And they have temperaments like people, right? Like some of them will just pop up and sit there and just not have a care in the world. Everything's good, not worried about it. And then you have some that'll get off in grass, like you see right there, and they'll pop up so slow they won't even make a ripple on the water.
Can't see them.
And you'll just see an eyeball or the tip of their nose. Very sketchy, very spooky. So it just depends on the gator. Bar. That would be a good gator for you guys to kill because he is a bigger gator. He's actually a trophy gator, but he's not a trophy gator that I would let somebody shoot.
Gotcha.
Because he's too close.
He's in the right in that mediocre range.
Yeah, he's too close to the management, but I'm gonna call that gator 9.5.
Yeah. I mean, judging from nose to eyes, from what I can see, that looks right in that 8.5 to 9.5 range.
Yeah. I'd bet anything he's over 9, and I think he's going to be lean towards more that 9.5.
Well, one of the first water holes that we came to, had 2 gators in it, and a smaller 4 to 5 footer, and then, finally a bigger one, kind of came up, and Matt said, "Man, that's going to be a 9 to 10 foot gator, and I think that's the one you're looking for." So, being my first gator hunt, I was all for it, So I said, "Hey man, whatever you think, I'm following your lead. Let's do this." So, but little did I know, these gators, they use the wind, to their benefit. And he said, "Man, we're going to need to circle around. The wind's kind of swirling right now, and we're going to need to get, where we can come up with the wind in our face and get set up on this thing." So we took the buggy about 250, 300 yards around, and started making our way back up with the wind in our face to get set up on this gator. This segment brought to you by Jennyco Overhead Door, your overhead door specialist. And by Choctaw Archery.
In the morning when I rise, I know I've got you on my side. You're good for me, so naturally. And I can't wait for that fresh taste of richness you bring. I like the way you make me feel. Yeah. Highland. I like your flavor, it's so real. Highland. So delicious, naturally. Highland.
We're on our first water hole here this morning. We've been driving around. Matt's been seeing a good 8 to 9 foot gator in this little water hole here. Oh, we made a little stalk over here to get in some thicker brush. And the wind keeps swirling, so we might have to move again. But he keeps coming up. He hasn't given us a shot yet, but we're just gonna wait him out and see what happens. Y'all stay with us. Well, we sat there for about 20, 30 minutes, and, Matt said, hey, there he is. He's coming up on the left side of the pond. And, try to get steady and take your shot whenever you're ready. And so I was trying to get steady, leaning against the tree, kind of free-handing the rifle, and, I squeezed off around, and I missed. Matt said, hey, man, don't sweat it. Don't sweat it. That's pretty normal. Just he'll hopefully come back up here in a little bit, and we'll get a second shot.
Just try to literally hit the bottom of his eyelid. Aim right at the bottom of his eyelid.
Okay. You good?
I'm good.
Well, I missed again. I have no excuse. I guess I was just shook up from it being my first gator hunt. Matt had given me a tripod, but I had left my tripod in the truck that was supposed to run the camera, so I gave him the tripod to run the camera, so I was kind of free-handing it, leaning on a tree limb and stuff, but again, that's no excuse at that range. I shouldn't be missing anything at that range, but we're just standing there. I was kind of being hard on myself. Matt was like, dude, don't worry about it. It happens. He's like, it happens more times than not, honestly. So he's like, just let's regroup. We'll sit here a little bit longer and see if he'll give us another shot. Third time's a charm. Everybody that knows me and follows me knows that I'm more of a bow hunter, and it proved true to be today. It was pretty much freehanding here, so it was kind of rough, but I think we got him that time. But man, it didn't take too terribly long, did it?
Time to get the old fishing pole out and see what
we're working with here, man. Buddy, I appreciate it. That's freaking.
All right, well, let's do it. Let's go see what we got.
All right, buddy.
Let's get him hooked again. Yes. Got him?
Oh my Lord.
This segment brought to you by Butcher's Barbecue Stand. And by French Strains OKC.
Nakoma Park Dental is located at 10420 Northeast 23rd Street in Oklahoma City. If you are looking for gentle, affordable, and quality dental care, then you have come to the right place. Dr. Jason Wallace and his knowledgeable team will take care of your oral health care by listening to your specific needs and by using state-of-the-art technology. So give us a call at 405-987-1176 or visit our website at nakomaparkdental.com.
At Whole Heat and Air, we know how important it is to keep your home comfortable year-round. With over 17 years of experience, our certified technicians provide top-notch heating and cooling services. From installations and repairs to regular maintenance, we handle it all with professionalism and care. Stay comfortable with Whole Heat and Air. Call us today at 405-454-6338 or visit our website at wholeheatandair.com. This segment brought to you by Metro Group Brokers. And by 9 Marina. They made us work for that one, Matt.
Yeah, you did.
Yeah. You'll come to find with hunting with me, it's always something like that, buddy.
Guaranteed. He will still bite you, so be careful.
Okay. My first Florida alligator is a good, solid 9-footer. Look at that guy. Third time's the charm. Then he was still not all the way expired yet, so we had to get the rod and reels out and string him up and get one more in him. But we got him killed. We're only a couple hours into this hunt. Matt's got a phenomenal ranch here with Triple M Outfitters, and I couldn't be more pleased. It was an awesome hunt. We got to roll around on the swamp buggy for a while and check out some water holes. And sorry about the misses.
No, it's all good. It's all good.
Yeah.
We got him.
Yeah, man. Like I said, I couldn't be more excited. Like I said, a kid from Oklahoma. You know what I mean?
Sure.
We don't get a whole lot of this type of stuff where we're from. So
No, absolutely.
appreciate you guys having us down here, man. This has been phenomenal. Like I said, the buggy ride alone is kind of an adventure all on its own. You know what I mean? So
Yeah, the buggy's a big hit. It is with everybody. And like we talked about earlier, we got this gator killed. I want to show you guys some of the other ranches since you're here,
yeah.
because we offer the turkeys, the hogs, and the whole 9 yards. So I kind of want to show you everything we have to offer.
Awesome.
So we're going to jump on a buggy here, get this guy back to the barn so processor can get going on him. We'll shoot down the road to another ranch, jump on another buggy I have, and we'll go show you some really beautiful country.
Awesome, dude, man. Like I said, I can't thank you enough, buddy. I appreciate it.
Glad to have you.
Well, all in all, it was just an absolute phenomenal time down there with Triple M Outfitters. I can't say enough about it. You know, Matt, we had a phenomenal time. Thank you for being our guide. Thank you for showing us just a great time. I mean, he picked us up from the airport You know, he took us to our hotel, and then the next morning picked us up again, and in between hunts, he took us to lunch, and then, he drove us all around his ranches and stuff, showing us the gators and, all the turkeys they had. And, I already booked another trip for him next March. We're going to do a combo hunt, with a turkey hunt and a gator hunt next March. By the time we got back to the barn, the alligator was all butchered and packaged up and ready for us to take on the airplane back home. It just, all in all, it was just a great experience, and I can't wait to go back. Thank you guys for watching this week. We'll see you next time. Here's Rocky. He ain't no puppy. Dude,
Appreciate it, brother.
man, appreciate you, man. Outstanding.